Good day and welcome to the Black Eagles group presentation on understanding the roles of the early childhood practitioner. My name is Medalis Brain, group leader, and my team members are Roxanne Suba and Roxanne Richard Stewart, both of whom you will hear from shortly. As childhood practitioners, we have come to a new era in our practice and we must be prepared for our roles and responsibility. Early childhood practitioner provides opportunities that promote independent thought through critical analysis and problem solving. The early years practitioner promotes the use of language and literacy as a vehicle to cognitive and socio-emotional development and is fully aware of the benefits that homeschool partnerships have on a child. As a professional who seeks self-development, the practitioner regularly engages in a process of critical examination of her practice. This enables her to make relevant changes that would ultimately positively impact the children in her care.
It is critical that we understand the roles we play in a society that is constantly undergoing modification. Our profession is one that should offer high-quality service to our students, support to their families, and set the foundation for children to grow up to be lifelong learners who are model citizens performing well in our community, our country, and the world. In this presentation, we will seek firstly to identify some major roles of the early childhood practitioner, examine a few of those roles, identify some of the roles of parents, and show how parents' role impact the roles of the early childhood professional. Although all of the roles are of profound importance and they work supportively with each other, the roles that we have highlighted are those roles that, in our opinion, early childhood practitioners at times do not recognize or totally understand. These roles are the ones which contribute to practitioners delivering quality educational programs that are developmentally appropriate, caters for the holistic development of children, and form healthy partnership with parents and other stakeholders.
In theories put forward by Piaget and Vygotsky, children's learning develops on a cognitive, physical, socio-emotional, and cultural level as they engage in play, which is their life's work. Early childhood practitioners who understand their role of providing children with opportunities for overall development can truly embrace the work of these pioneers in the field of child development. When teachers use language in the early childhood setting, they are supporting children in their overall development by providing a tool which children will use to develop social, cognitive, and self-regulation skills. As children use the materials in their environment, they are building on the complexity of their thought. As facilitators of children's learning, the teacher must be cognizant of the fact that children need spaces within the classroom which will allow them to be in control of the activities that they are engaged in. These activities are child-directed. Teachers must play the role of observer to children's play and encourage communication among children. So asking open-ended questions encourages competencies associated with cognition and learning, key areas of development for the young child. The teacher uses scaffolding methods to support children's learning and to encourage critical thinking and problem solving. Facilitates students' self-regulation by always being conscious and intentional about his or her verbal and non-verbal behavior. As behavior is modeled, it becomes easy for children to cue their actions in response to the environment which is created by teachers.
The practitioner's role as a communicator. As an early childhood practitioner, the role of being a communicator is a very important part of the job. According to the Merriam-Webster dictionary, a communicator is a person who conveys information and knowledge to others. Early childhood practitioners communicate with a multitude of persons throughout the day, such as children, parents, other caregivers, other staff, and with each other. The communicator role is one of the least developed roles due to time constraints and lack of professional conversations, and as such, early childhood practitioners should engage in professional discussion at least once a week to be able to learn from each other and become better teachers. Communication with parents is also essential as it allows parents to know how their child is doing at school and allows early childhood practitioners to learn information about children which better enables them to help children learn more effectively. Early childhood practitioners communicate with parents at drop-off and pick-up times through emails, newsletters, phone calls, and parent-teacher communication folders. An essential part of the role of communicator for an early childhood practitioner is listening. Communication not only involves conveying information to others, but also receiving information or feedback from the persons we are communicating with. Listening, especially when it comes to children, is a necessary essential so that children do not feel that their thoughts and ideas are not important. Listening to parents, staff, colleagues, and children are essential as they all help the early childhood practitioner to learn information that can help them improve their skills and become a better teacher and caregiver in order to better facilitate young children's learning.
The professional, the reflective practitioner. As with any professional field, early childhood education is governed by laws, code of ethics, founded on the foundation of proven theory and reports to a governing body. As such, we are professionals. What is reflective practice? Reflection affords teachers the opportunity to take a comprehensive look at their teaching practices and gather insights to how their strategies impact children learning. Children develop and learn at their own pace, and as such, teachers must sort ways to meet individual children at their level. Reflection allows us to examine and evaluate learning outcomes and be reflexive by making changes in our methods to meet the needs of each individual child. When we question our teaching strategies and record observation of children's progress and engagement level, we create opportunities to be informed by a wealth of information when reflecting our practice. As early childhood practitioners, we make decisions each day as we engage in teaching. These decisions are often planned or made on the spur of the moment. Hence, reflecting on what and how we teach is critical to ensuring that our methods are intentional, effective, and cater to the needs of each child in our classroom. Some parents' role and the impact on children. When parents carry out the roles listed, children are more responsive and are more expressive about their feelings to others. They may also exhibit high self-esteem and confidence. Children benefit from having parents who are confident in their parenting and decision-making skills and use affection and positive reinforcement to encourage their child's learning. When parents are actively involved in the child's education, children tend to be more focused and most times show higher achievement levels. The outcome is ensuring that children receive the best education available and that their learning is supported by developmentally appropriate standards.
The parent who effectively communicates with his or her child is in essence encouraging him to become assertive and open to exploration. This will in turn assist teachers in guiding the child towards developing positive life skills and attitudes. The confidence in the work which they do as parents translates into a home environment which is conducive to development, which when extended to the school promotes development in every developmental domain. Positive relationships between parents who clearly understand child development and teachers who have a desire to see a child reach his true potential set the foundation for a successful developing child. Advocacy for every child will form the basis of parents and teachers' work in providing opportunities which support early childhood development. That is, having an appreciation for every child's right to be educated.
Teachers have many roles to play, and all are critical for effective practice. Practitioners should always be mindful that they, as facilitators, should follow children's lead and find innovative ways to scaffold their knowledge. Effective communication is the key to establishing healthy relationships. An approachable appearance, good listening skills, and an awareness that each of us come from diverse backgrounds are considerations a practitioner should keep in mind. We should be impartial, understanding, and most importantly, professional in our conversations. The self-aware teacher is constantly reflecting on her practice to intend on making changes when necessary for all stakeholders involved in child development. Parent and teacher interactions can improve children's achievement. The Center for Child Well-being highlights that parental involvement in their children's learning not only improves their child's morale, attitude, and academic achievement, but it also promotes better behavior and social adjustment.